Prague, the name conjures up images of fairy tale castles, cobbled streets, and a skyline pierced by 100 spires. This captivating city, nestled on the banks of the Vltava River, is a living museum of European history. From its humble beginnings as a Slavic settlement to its role as a modern European capital, Prague has witnessed empires rise and fall, endured wars and revolutions, and emerged as a beacon of culture and beauty. The nickname City of 100 Spires is no exaggeration. Prague's skyline is a breathtaking panorama of Gothic towers, Baroque domes, and Romanesque rotundas. Each spire tells a story, whispering tales of kings and emperors, artists and alchemists, saints and revolutionaries. A simple walk through the city centre is a journey through time, each cobblestone and archway imbued with centuries of history. One of Prague's most striking features is its unique blend of architectural styles. Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque elements intertwine seamlessly, creating a cityscape that is both grand and intimate. The city's long and storied past is etched into its very walls, each era leaving its own indelible mark. The soaring spires and intricate details of Gothic architecture are best exemplified by the iconic tin church and the majestic St. Vitus Cathedral within Prague Castle. The Renaissance brought with it a renewed interest in classical forms, evident in the elegant palaces and gardens that grace the city's squares. The Baroque period ushered in an era of opulence and grandeur, characterized by ornate facades, dramatic sculptures, and playful use of light and shadow. It begins in the 9th century, with a small Slavic settlement nestled on a bend in the Vltava River. Strategically located at the crossroads of trade routes, Prague quickly grew in importance. By the 10th century, it had become a center of commerce and culture, attracting merchants, artisans, and scholars from across Europe. In the 14th century, Prague's destiny took a dramatic turn. Under the reign of Charles IV, Holy Roman Emperor and King of Bohemia, Prague was elevated to the status of an imperial city. Charles IV envisioned Prague as a worthy rival to Constantinople and embarked on an ambitious building program that would transform the city's landscape. Dominating the Prague skyline is Prague Castle, a sprawling complex of palaces, churches, and gardens that has served as the seat of power for Bohemian kings, Holy Roman emperors, and Czech presidents. Founded in the 9th century, the castle has undergone numerous expansions and renovations over the centuries, reflecting the changing architectural tastes and political fortunes of its rulers. Within the castle walls lies St. Vitus Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture and a symbol of Czech national identity. Its soaring vaults, stained glass windows, and intricate sculptures have inspired awe and wonder for centuries. The castle also houses the old royal palace, the former residence of Bohemian kings, and the Golden Lane, a charming alleyway lined with tiny houses that once housed the castle guards and goldsmiths. Section 5, a golden age under Charles IV. The reign of Charles IV in the 14th century marked a golden age for Prague. Charles IV, a visionary ruler with a passion for art and learning, spared no expense in transforming Prague into a magnificent imperial capital. He founded Charles University, the first university in Central Europe, attracting scholars and students from across the continent. He commissioned the construction of the iconic Charles Bridge, connecting the old town with the lesser town and becoming a symbol of the city's unity and prosperity. Under Charles II's patronage, Prague flourished as a center of art, culture, and learning. Artists, architects, and craftsmen flocked to the city, drawn by the promise of royal commissions and the opportunity to participate in the creation of a new Rome. The Gothic style reached its zenith in Prague during this period, as evidenced by the soaring spires of St. Vitus Cathedral and the elegant arches of the Charles Bridge. Section 6. Renaissance, Reformation and Revolution. The 15th and 16th centuries witnessed a period of great intellectual and religious ferment in Europe, and Prague was at the heart of it all. The Bohemian Renaissance brought with it a renewed interest in classical learning and humanist thought. The reign of Rudolf II in the late 16th century transformed Prague into a center of alchemy, astronomy and the arts. However, this period of relative peace and prosperity was short-lived. The Protestant Reformation, sparked by Martin Luther's challenge to the Catholic Church, divided Europe along religious lines. In 1618, tensions between Protestants and Catholics in Bohemia boiled over, leading to the defenestration of Prague, a dramatic event in which two Catholic regents were thrown from the windows of Prague Castle. This act of defiance sparked the 30 Years' War, a devastating conflict that ravaged Europe for decades. Section 7. Scars of Conflict, Echoes of Freedom. The 30 Years' War left deep scars on Prague, both physically and psychologically. The city was occupied by foreign powers, its population decimated by war and disease, yet even in the darkest of times, the spirit of Prague endured. In the 20th century, Prague witnessed both the horrors of Nazi occupation during World War II and the oppressive rule of a communist regime during the Cold War. However, the indomitable spirit of the Czech people eventually prevailed. In 1989, the Velvet Revolution, a peaceful demonstration against communist rule, swept across Czechoslovakia, leading to the fall of the Iron Curtain and the country's transition to democracy. Section 8. Prague. Today, a city reborn. Today, Prague is a vibrant modern city that has successfully preserved its rich history and cultural heritage. The scars of past conflicts have healed, leaving behind a city that is both beautiful and resilient. Prague has become a popular destination for travelers from all over the world, drawn by its stunning architecture, fascinating history, and lively cultural scene. Walking through the cobbled streets of Prague's old town is like stepping back in time. The city's iconic landmarks, such as Charles Bridge, Prague Castle, and the Old Town Square, are as magnificent as ever, meticulously restored to their former glory. But Prague is more than just a collection of historic monuments. It is a living, breathing city with a modern pulse. Section 9. A feast for the senses. Prague is a feast for the senses. The aroma of freshly baked trdelník, a traditional Czech pastry, wafts through the air, mingling with the sounds of street musicians and the chatter of locals and tourists alike. The city's many cafes and pubs offer a chance to savor traditional Czech cuisine and sample the local beer, renowned for its quality and flavor. In the evening, Prague comes alive with music and entertainment, from classical concerts in historic churches to jazz clubs tucked away in cozy cellars. There is something to suit every taste. The city's theaters offer a diverse range of performances, from traditional Czech puppet shows to cutting-edge experimental theater. Section 10. Prague, a timeless journey. Prague is a city that stays with you long after you've left. Its timeless beauty, rich history, and vibrant culture leave an indelible mark on the soul. Whether you're strolling across Charles Bridge at sunset, exploring the hidden courtyards of the old town, or simply enjoying a pint of Pilsner Urquell in a local pub, Prague offers a journey of discovery that is both enchanting and unforgettable. So come, lose yourself in the magic of Prague. Discover the secrets hidden within its ancient walls, wander through its charming streets, and experience the timeless beauty of the City of 100 Spires.